welcome to my course. My name is Jamie Berry. I'll be your instructor this semester. So what I want to do in this video is I'm going to go through on the college's webpage. They have an online student orientation. And it's kind of a lot to read, so I'm just going to go through it with you, and I'm going to point out the important parts and the parts that I specifically think apply to this class. Alright, so what I'm going to do in this video is I'm just going to give a short review of what I expect out of you as an online student in my class, some time and technology requirements, and some information on how to access my course and how to find information on student resources that are available to you both on campus and online. Let's see, this is different from an e-core class. If you have taken e-core classes before, it may work just slightly differently. I know with e-core, everything is hosted on D2L, whereas with this specific class, you will have to go to an outside resource to complete your homework. Alright, so here are some requirements that you'll need for my course. You will need reliable access to either a desktop or a laptop computer. One of the types of computers that unfortunately do not work for this class is a Google Chromebook. The Chromebook is going to be fine to do your homework on and to review the course material, but you will not be able to take the test on a Chromebook. So if you are using that type of computer, you want to make some kind of alternative arrangement when the test time comes around. Now you're also going to need access to a webcam for this class. During the exams, you will be filmed on the webcam so that I can make sure that there's no cheating going on. And that'll also need to have sound capability. You'll also need reliable access to high-speed internet. Since the exams are online, if you have internet maybe that cuts out frequently, that can kick you out of the exam, and then you wouldn't be able to get back in because you only have one try. There's no specific software you need other than the current version of Adobe Flash Player. If you aren't sure if you have the current version of Adobe Flash, you have a couple of options for what you can do. The first thing you can do is you can just review the PDF that I have uploaded to D2L and check it yourself. Or if you feel less confident with checking that kind of stuff on your own, you can always take your computer down to the IT department on campus, and they can update it for you. And the IT department, if you don't know, the IT department on the Brunswick campus is above financial aid. Now, online classes provide you with freedom in that you can kind of choose when and where you will participate in our class activities, but that doesn't mean that the class is self-paced. I've determined the pace for you. I have set due dates for things like homeworks and exams, but you will have some freedom to decide what time during the week that you complete those assignments. Let's see. Here are some possible challenges to outline learning as described by the college. Online classes require a high level of self-motivation and discipline. So you'll need to be organized and keep up with the due dates. I'm going to show you just an example of how I keep up with my due dates for my classes. So this is for another class, but you can see here how I have written in when we're having exams or what we covered that day. And that way it just helps me to, if I need to look back, say if I need to think, okay, what did we do on March the 11th? Then I can look back on my schedule and see what we covered that day. You'll need to understand that online courses have the same workload as a traditional course, and especially for summer classes, they're compacted into a shorter amount of time. So really, it may seem like more work than a traditional class. You need to have at least a moderate familiarity with technology. You don't want to sign up for an online class if you know that you're not a person that's good at technology, or if you don't have an interest and spending a lot of time on the computer, then an online class probably isn't your best option. Alright, so let's see. Here they have some tips for succeeding in online classes. You should have realistic expectations. Online courses have similar academic rigor to face-to-face courses. So you want to approach your online class with this in mind, that this is going to be just like a regular face-to-face course as far as the workload goes. That way you're not caught off guard or fall behind. You want to establish a good workspace, so maybe have a designated place where you do your homework or where you complete the exams. Know what resources and technologies that we need to use for this class. That's all detailed in the syllabus if you want to go through that. Stay organized and manage your time wisely. Interact with both your peers and me, your instructor. I hope you will email me anytime you need me, or post in the discussion board if you need help, and seek help when needed. So you have access to free online tutoring. If you go to D2L and then click on online tutoring, it'll take you to tutor.com, and you also have free access to the attic on both the Camden campus and on the Brunswick campus. Let's see. Alright, so in this class, all of the information will be contained on D2L, and I will have a link to where you do the homework at, which is at webassign.com. If you have any issues with D2L, if my class isn't showing up for you, or if you're just having issues logging on, you can send an email to elearning@ccga.edu. Make sure you include your 920 number as well as the class that you're talking about. You want to include your course reference number, your CRN. You can get that off of Coast. Or you can call them at 912-279-4543. They're open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Or you could drop by the e-learning desk, which is in Corral, on the first floor near the attic. And that's on the Brunswick campus. Alright, so if you have any questions about how an online class works, or what is expected of you, please let me know. My email is jberry@ccga.edu. That's jberrie@ccga.edu. Thanks.